The dynamic range, the loudness range, that's an essential point. The mistake that most musicians make when they lay their hands on a new instrument in order to test it somehow, they start playing it very loudly and see how loud it can sound. This is not a test at all, because the first loudness function, in a strict sense, is not part of the definition of a musical sound. That is, if we think about by what criteria we distinguish between musical and non-musical sound, we will see that there is no loudness in this criteria. Not at any form. That means that a musical sound differs from a non-musical one not by loudness. Absolutely not. Next point. The human psychologically adapts to loudness. Let's take a trite example. You have come to a disco. At the first moment, just as you came in, you get dazed by the bass sounds coming out of the loudspeakers. You can hear neither yourself nor anybody standing next to you. But in 10 minutes, there you go, you are used to it. You don't think it's loud anymore. You are already able to talk to someone, your ears adapt. What is the mechanism of this? We are in some environment. There is a certain, in decibels measurable, general level of noise. The loudness of the environment. Our ear assumes this average level as a reference point. So everything down from this point is regarded as quiet, and everything up from it is regarded as loud. This is the dynamic range. So, first of all, any instrument, and guitar in particular, as an instrument, has an upper limit of loudness anyway. Secondly, the musician certainly has a limit of his physical resource. Because when you are playing something fast, for example, you don't have an opportunity to stress every note expressly. But this dynamic range width is determined by how well the instrument can sound quietly. When you play very quietly, by the way, the most impact on the public is produced by the extreme piano, pianissimo. Here I'm playing. If the instrument doesn't allow you to do it, it's a significant disadvantage, of course. And most importantly, it does sound in this dynamics, it doesn't change. I'm playing now, without any effort, just by slightly touching it with my fingers. That is, how much effort you put into the instrument, so does it sound. Correct. First of all, as you just rightly said, it should sound when playing quietly. Here I'm playing quietly, but you can hear every note clearly. Absolutely distinctly, yes. Everything can be heard. The sound has a clear beginning, which is also a sign of the attack. When playing quietly, without making an effort, pulling the strings and creating so an illusion of the attack, but just smoothly pulling the string, your sound is coming out. I am barely playing deliberately right now. The instrument should sound adequate to the efforts made. And this is the second question, I just didn't get to it. And then, moving towards a stronger loudness, you increase the effort. and now I'm increasing it slowly. And this gradation should be accurate. That is, it's wrong that if you have been playing quietly, then slightly increase the effort and the instrument suddenly sounds loud. Overall, it's like a good car. Well, the change of the loudness should be adequate to the change of the plucking force. And the wider is this gradation line, that is, the finer tuning you can do, the better is the instrument dynamics. And this width of this range is to a great extent determined by pianissimo, that is, how well the instrument sounds when playing pianissimo. So, in general, we got a sense of the attack and dynamics. Of the attack and dynamics we got a sense. Now there is this wonderful notion called evenness.